They say the best ideas come from the nest of the man.
Is that what they say?
Yeah, it's also because I lay eggs here.
Why do you lay eggs?
Or a duck.
Wait,
You're
Mac.
just a
Because
duck?
I'm in my nest.
Okay, let's play AI Dungeon. New single player. So what do we want? Do we want fantasy, mystery, apocalypse, zombies, cyberpunk, custom?
Fantasy.
We just did fantasy.
Setting really doesn't matter because it gets derailed so quickly.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm gonna do custom. Enter a prompt that describes who you are and the first couple sentences of where you start out. X.
Coconut farmer.
Example.
I am from the desert of Mudaib.
Coconut farmer.
You are a knight in the kingdom of Larian. You're hunting the evil dragon who has been terrorizing the kingdom. You enter the forest searching for the dragon and see.
You see coconut.
You decide to play it safe and go with the first name that comes to your head. The rest of them seem a little surprised by this, but they don't really argue or anything, so you get away with it. Already this story is
You-
completely derailed.
You pickpocket them.
Pickpocket them. After getting the okay from the guards, you grab their coins and then quickly look for some metal to pilfer. For something metal to pilfer. So you get the guards' permission to pickpocket them. You find a small dagger with an iron blade hidden away in one of their sheaths.
Wait,
and
what? A
take that
dagger
too.
with an iron blade? So are there like two blades?
Assassinate guards. There are too many of them to fight, so you just have to sneak around and kill them when you can. You are, however, happy to have your own blade back. You test the blade a little.
You cut coconut.
Yeah, can
In-
you try and keep it focused to coconut related?
Cut coconut and twine. You notice this farmer struggling with a large piece of fruit that is difficult for him to handle alone, so you volunteer to help and get the first swing. What happens? What do I do? What do I say?
Open sesame.
As soon as you touch the top of the fruit, the whole thing splits open like a ripe melon. A ripe melon. And the smell is almost overwhelming. The coconut flesh even tastes like melon.
Test if it's a coconut.
Check if it's a coconut. You lift the half coconut open and inspect it. A smile appears on your face as you discover a silver key hiding in the middle of it.
No, gross! Throw away the silver key! Throw away the key. I just want to know if the coconut is truly a coconut or have been bamboozled by my own ocular instrument.
You throw away key. You decide that you aren't going to be that kind of thief and chuck the key away from you. It hits the ground near the guards and falls over, but they didn't notice.
This is off to a slow start, but
It is.
it'll slowly avalanche downward.
Let's get it going.
Oh,
Insert
get the ball rolling.
coconut into farmer's skull. The farmer's eye go wide as you smash the half coconut into his skull, shattering it instantly and sending blood squirt.
You
What?
throw the coconut at all the guards.
Throw coconut at guards. Remaining
okay.
connection slots as reserved for non-replication CPUs. What? Okay, I don't like custom. Let's start again.
Are you adding a disclaimer that that I am talking through my phone?
I don't,
Please
I
do
don't,
that.
do we need to disclaim that?
The reason Oz sounds so bad, where usually he sounds extremely luscious and professional, is
I
because
don't-
he's
I'm-
talking through his headphones.
Pick a setting: fantasy, mystery, apocalyptic, zombies, or cyberpunk.
Mystery.
Apocalyptic
Oh,
zombies.
apocalyptic.
Max said mystery.
Div-
Select a character: patient, detective, or spy.
Detective.
Detective.
Okay, Oz, what's the detective's name?
Guntham.
Guntham. Guntham, okay.
Detective Guntham.
Ah, hello, detective. Next quest, catch the criminal. Okay, let's go.
Can you type in just catch the criminal? Like that's what I do. What I do. Solve the mystery.
So
Okay, hold on, wait. Let's just read the introduction. You are Guntham, a detective living in Chicago. You have a pistol and a police badge. You enter the forest where you believe the criminal you're searching for fled to. Suddenly, you hear a scream. This is followed by more screams and the sound of gunfire. Someone is being murdered in the forest. Who killed Verikasparian? Solve mystery. You search the ground around you for clues, but nothing turns up. There's no physical evidence at all. Damn, it wasn't that simple.
Burn down the forest. If the criminal is in the forest, then burning it down will surely solve the problem.
Burn down forest. You stomp your foot into the ground and light up the forest for several feet around you. Oh my god, I have mystical powers.
Burn more of the forest.
You
Burn
continue-
the whole forest down.
I feel like I should find something. What do I find?
Find old sock. Find brittle sock. Use the adjective brittle.
Look in burrow and find brittle sock. What makes a brittle
Turn it
sock
on.
different from a regular sock?
It was used for cum.
Okay.
Finds a sock.
He finds the criminal's cum sock. You continue to look around for anything else you can use, but
Smell
nothing.
it.
Come up with nothing. You head back to your apartment in defeat. Smell the sock.
Smell the sock.
The sock smells slightly rotten, like it was chewed on by a rodent. Maybe you can get some information from the rodent. You bring out your machete.
Transform into sexy mouth.
Transform into sexy mouth. Converse with
Yeah.
rodent. You begin to glow a bright red, then yellow, then white, before shrinking down into a cute little rodent. You've transformed into a field mouse. Find rodent who chewed on sock. You turn over to the field mouse, wiggling your ears at her as a sign that you're not dangerous. The mouse squeaks and darts behind a bush.
So you come here often?
So you-
Use a pickup line.
I like that. So you come here often. You say, so you come here often. You begin to feel very uncomfortable, like your feet are asleep. You try to shake it off, then try again. I'm talking to you, says a deep voice from behind you. Hold on, I just want to see what's behind me. You see a
We're
large...
still a mouse, right?
Yeah.
The game did forget that we are a mouse.
No, we're still a mouse. You see a large, furry, yellow creature standing behind you. It's taller than you. It has a long tongue that hangs out of its mouth, and black spots cover its fur. Seduce him.
No. Ask if he's a banana.
If he's a banana,
Yeah.
Seduce him with banana.
seduce him.
No. That's incest.
1 second. I'm gonna seduce him. You run forward, jumping onto the creature's tongue, and begin to grind against it. It begins to groan and push you around as it attempts to reach its mouth.
Masturbate on tongue.
The creature begins to push you around even more roughly as it begins to pull your pants down and squeal loudly in
What?
your ear. What the
You
fuck?
lock
Why do we
lips
have
with
pants?
it.
Blush and lock lips.
Did we just give up on the mystery entirely?
We're
No,
s-
this is a very important subplot.
This is important. The creature begins to moan, then fall backwards. It falls on its butt and begins laughing. What the hell, you ask as you stand yourself up. Take its virginity.
No, stop being sexual. Ask to see its father.
Ask to see the creature's father. Dad, you yell. No response comes other than the loud howls of the wolves outside in the distance. Huh, you mutter as you notice something glowing among the trees.
Deforest the entire forest.
We already
Deforest.
tried. This
Do it
forest is
again.
impervious.
Do it again.
Deforest the forest. You begin to clear away all the trees from your
See?
forest, leaving a large space for vehicles and houses to drive through. With the trees gone, so goes most of the animal and plant life that was hidden away in them.
So you were sent into the forest to solve a murder case, and you destroy the entire forest instead.
As a
Um,
mouse.
And
As a
now,
mouse.
and now that the forest is gone, catch criminal. You spot a figure darting between the trees on the other side of the clearing. You raise your rifle, aiming it at the figure. As you aim, you notice that it looks very familiar. You fire at the figure as it howls and staggers back into the underbrush. After a few minutes, the man emerges from the bushes, his hands raised. He charges towards you with his arms outstretched.
You hug him.
Wait, are his arms raised or are they outstretched?
He has four
Outstretched.
arms.
Can you count the amount of arms?
Count how many arms he has. Oh, what? One,
We
you
got
say
it.
aloud, as the man gets close enough that you can grab his wrist and cuff him from behind. Quest completed, catch the criminal.
How do you cover
Wait.
him if he has one arm?
He has one
How do
arm.
you cuff someone with one arm?
Well, I mean, that was it. So I guess do a little
What the fuck
dog. As you take him to the police station,
Oh.
you notice a large group of people watching you from a distance. They begin cheering loudly.
Moonwalk.
Walk. The crowd goes wild. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, that's so awesome, dude.
Dude, that was so sick. I feel like we took that one about as far as it can go.
Sometimes you gotta bleed.